Winners Finals. It looks like we're ready and heading in there. This is a matchup I feel like we've seen quite a lot. The aggression of Stripe really can overwhelm Harley. And honestly, when Stripe doesn't have a care in the world and isn't worried about his own life, that's when a lot of the damage just comes swinging through.
Yeah, this is definitely an interesting matchup. I mean, both very fast characters. Um, I can really see this going both ways, but I will say that the utility, can make a difference here. Also, platforms versus no platforms, like that's something we want to keep an eye out for as well. So there will be moving platforms here, so that could benefit Stripe, especially with the Saw Blade. But we'll have to see how again, styles make fights, so we'll see how these characters are utilized. Starting off here with a good little Sayer off stage. Girphquake trying to be a nuisance already, but we all know that DarkKnight is no chump when it comes to playing off stage. We've seen that move so many times come from DarkKnight, so if there's in professional sports, there's always a sheet that your team gives you to let you know like what to look out for. That's what you write when it comes to going against DarkKnight. Don't go off the side. Just stay, go anywhere but off the side.
Yeah, never don't be below stage against against Stripe, especially DarkKnight. Yeah, for sure. Oh, but good return kill from Harley. I was gonna say it really feels like it's a little bit easier for Stripe to confirm kills on Harley than the other way around. As we see, Stripe immediately returning the favor. 0 points of damage on Stripe as of right now. God, once that crosshair is on a character, I get nervous. As we see Girphquake trying to find anything at all. Hey, like I said, don't be below DarkKnight off stage. It's just not a good idea.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I don't know how you feel after that match. After because like not a lot happened. right. The first interaction was really good for Girphquake. Girphquake just decided to slip down below Stripe. DarkKnight recognized it immediately and was able to capitalize on that. But then after that, just kind of jumped off, died below Spike over and over again. Girphquake doing a really good job of getting that approach and doing the damage, but we are going into game 2 here. Just a return to Trophy's Edge. As we see the damage coming out from Stripe. Girphquake needing to find a way in, but not able to quite find it yet. All 6 points of damage on Stripe or from himself, but now off stage. Not able to edgeguard Stripe as he now gets on the counter offensive. Ooh, doesn't get the read on the tech. Good parry, but whiffs the punish. Girphquake's gonna tack on some damage for the whiff. Oh, tries for the read, but unable to connect. That definitely would have killed, though.
Yeah, indeed. Again, this is something that to look out for. That series against mods, right? That Girphquake was so used to that fighting off stage action, and now you kind of have to rewire your brain to say, yeah, that's not what we want in this particular matchup. So we're just gonna stay on plat, and that's gonna be that. So a good nair coming out there from Girphquake to get the first stock here, but 144. I mean, you just need one jab confirmed from DarkKnight, and that's gonna be a pretty quick stock here. So, and here it goes. That's the first stock. So yeah, there it is, tied up here. Both players kind of resetting. The bomb is connected to Dark Knight, trying to interrupt any combos here. Was able to do so successfully, so that's good. Gets out with only a few scratches. Girphquake back on the attack here, but can't connect with that bat bomb. The saw's coming out. Nice little juggle there, coming from Dark Knight, showing us some of that tech. We love to see that. Good stare coming from Girphquake here.
I like juggling the saw blade there just to make sure that there's kind of just a hitbox that can clink with the bat bomb if needed. Ooh, catching the dynamite at the top, but also if the saw blade connects at like just the wrong time, Stripe can actually get so much damage off because if he's close enough, that it will be just a combo starter. Unfortunately, not able to get much after the gunshot there and losing the stock, but honestly, we just see Girphquake putting in a lot of work, but also Dark Knight making sure that Girphquake isn't just running away with it. Good dodge coming out of the Harley player, but not much more than that. As we see the damage numbers go up and up and up, they're just kind of dancing around each other. You can tell both players are really nervous, trying to find their way in. Oh, a good dodge up and getting the combo started. 60 to 40 at this point.
Yeah, both players know what's at stake. Trying to get to that grand final matchup here. Both players no stranger to the grand finals in our tournament series. So this is two of the best, just going toe to toe. We're at 2 stocks each in game 2, and at this point, it's really just whoever gets. Oh, the Nair doesn't do exactly what I thought it was.
Is that it?
Another one comes out though. So sneaky.
Oh,
the sneaky Nair play.
That kind of feels bad for Dark Knight. You had so much momentum going into that, and then you got caught by one. You're feeling, you gasp a little bit. You're like, oh no. And then you just accidentally jump into a second one. But that's how the game's played sometimes. We're gonna go into game 2, evening it up. Dark Knight now. I'm wondering if he's thinking of a stage change. You know, play 2 games on Trophy's Edge.
Third one on Scoobies. Take me to Scoobies.
As we're going to Sky Arena, it looks like. Now, what? Honestly, I'm not even entirely sure what Dark Knight needs to do to get more. It just really seems like Girphquake's moving too well. So you just gotta kind of anticipate the movement a little bit, either wait a little bit more or start throwing your hitboxes a little bit further back. But either way, Girphquake is doing a great job of anticipating where the stripe will be and just catching him midair. Even really what's Girphquake's just... Oh no. I was gonna say strength has been the last game. But they're accidentally walking straight into the chainsaw as we see. Stripe getting his momentum. That bomb saves Harley though.
Yeah, this is combo heaven right now for Dark Knight. We're seeing some of that aggression come out and work really well in his favor. And they're coming out there from Girphquake, pulling the bomb out just to stay safe of any potential combos. Does use it and combos with the pistol. The Glockiana confirms that first stock.
That's so scary. It's so scary having that crosshair on you too, because you can just... Because it can be used to combo into more hits. It can be used to just shove you off stage and kill pretty consistently. And you kind of have to play different as soon as that hitbox is on you, as we watch. Harley get pushed closer and closer to the blast zone, we see Girphquake coming out incredibly aggressive off stage, but not able to get too much more than a couple of percent. I feel like Darkknight's moving so good.
Yeah.
Almost
misses the dare.
almost suiciding there, trying to use the gun to its full potential.
Yeah. I mean, you live by it, you also die by it, right? So
Yeah, for sure.
it's guaranteed to happen at some point. Dark Knight here pulling out that bomb, was able to get it off, but can't follow up with that up air. Nice combo. Ooh. Confirming that second stock. Yeah, I like this switch up too. Keep them on their toesies. That bomb doesn't connect, but the Sair does. Girphquake played super aggressive here, not trying to waste any time. You put yourself over here is what Girphquake is saying at this moment. Dodges that attack with a nice Nair reversal. Whoa! That is not what I was expecting to see here. Girphquake really causing the Girphquake right now in this matchup. Jack in the Box comes out but can't do anything there.
Both players,
both these players.
Yeah, I was gonna say both players knowing that this is the game that changes the momentum. Great parries. Not quite getting the hit that he wanted. Good dodge, making sure to get out of the way, but
Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright. I mean,
he's from a kid's movie. He just whipped
that was
it
a
out.
great movie. It's a great movie. Oh, I feel so old being a kid watching that movie. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah. Girphquake, wow. Dark Knight currently ahead 2-1 in the series. This is winners finals. Okay, the player who wins this is moving on to grand final. And again, must remind you, both Dark Knight and Girphquake are no stranger to grand final. Dark Knight has been in multiple grand finals. I think, unfortunately, never actually locked in a first place victory, but has seen second place at least 3 times in previous tournaments. So Girphquake able to pull off the victory last week. So this is basically a grand final. At the end of the day, it's grand final talent.
I mean, you could have said that about like the last 4 matches, you know?
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Game 4 going here. First hit goes to the stripe, but immediate counterattack coming from Harley. Great stutter step to make sure that that jab hit and just, whack-a-mole. Just throw that hammer out, Clean first stock from Harley, making sure that Girphquake wants another dub.
Yeah. Okay. Very strong message being sent out for that first stock. Getting rid of that bat bomb is Dark Knight. Very well done. And gets rid of the Jack in the Box using that skateboard. Still in a blender at the moment here. Already at 77 heat. I mean, Girphquake is an entire stock ahead. And not slowing down at all. That neutral attack misses, but the second one does not. Saw comes out. Good dodge from Dark Knight. Trying to go with the setup, but can't quite do it. The dare is not working for Dark Knight at this moment. It's not connecting.
I mean, this is clearly a great stage choice coming out from Girphquake, considering how dominant this performance is coming into Game 4. Dark Knight needs to be really careful. I wouldn't count him out just yet, but if I was Girphquake, I might be already thinking about Game 5. That being said, Harley's already at 123. Both players dodging in place, but unfortunately, it was Harley who got the hit, and now Tries to use the Jack in the Box combo into the Nair, not able to do so quite yet, but the reverse hit is going to clench out game 4. We're going to a game 5 winners finals.
Damn. My God. That was rude. Girphquake showing us. Hey, guess who was last week's champ? Right here. Don't count me out. That's exactly what Girphquake just said.
Were you counting him out? I wasn't counting him out. You counting?
No, not at all. Not at all. No.
What you doing? You know?
Nope. Never that. never. But here we are now.
But yeah, Girphquake definitely serving it up the Aki way. As we go into game 5 winners finals, I'm wondering what is probably man. Shout outs to Girphquake and MrDarkKnight doing their fucking tasks.
Here at Craig Media, we love players who do their tasks.
Yeah. It's hard. I know you just want to go into the next game, but we're going into game 5, back to Trophy's Edge. Interesting. I'm imagining this is kind of like the most neutral stage for these two characters. That being said, each of them have already won on this. Oops, we lost vision. Each player has won on this stage at least once in this set. So, but it's looking rough for MrDarkKnight starting off here. Already at 44, but finally gets a little something off onto the Harley. Oh, but I was gonna say reaching death percent, but actually just died off the top there.
Hey.
Girphquake just running MrDarkKnight all of a sudden.
Yeah, no, that's that strong entrance is what you need sometimes. Again, you saw Girphquake do that against Mots. You saw Girphquake do it in the last match as well. It's how you really get and yes, technically we also seen the early stocks be a curse for some players. But the thing I mentioned earlier about Girphquake is consistency. I mean, Girphquake is just a very consistent player. Continues to be relentless, get inside, make those combos happen. It's something that the same thing that we saw last week, which is why again Girphquake was able to be successful. Now MrDarkKnight going ahead and getting that first stock there, trying to make some little risky play here off the side if possible, which makes sense. You're already at 140. You know, at this point you're gonna need Girphquake to make some sort of mistake, right?
I can't believe that. Yeah, I mean you do, or you just have one of the best stocks of your life, which I mean MrDarkKnight has plenty of those. As we see them dancing immediately. Ooh, you saw Girphquake get a little bit of PTSD going down there with that mark on him, but is able to fight his way back onto the stage. Stripe gets the kick flip off, and man, watching the pistol combos really, it's so cool. I don't know what to tell you. I really dig it. 79, not that bad as far as damage goes, especially this game. But walking into the bat bomb's not gonna help win the game here, as we see Girphquake tacking on damage slowly but surely, unable to select the bomb. And unfortunately,